brain. Awa, my brown.
Well, Sergio, I think the IFFHS, International Federation of Football History and Statistics, or more ranking on my year for the year 2022. Afina year free no. Our men's national team, and Numa coaches nibi aye based on omo performance and what done di. Sergio Lionel Scaloni and omo diamano say ono no odi first. Ono no di kan having 240 points. Sergio Lionel Scaloni and omo diamano say ono no the best coach for the men's national team of the year.
Okay.
For winning the World Cup, Sergio,
Okay.
for obvious reason.
Yeah.
And I think Sergio, he has done well since 1986 and Argentina winning the Mundial. No, from that time on, went me and winning till Afia ye free mui, which was Qatar 2022. Also, now Sergio, interestingly, on one more touchline for the Argentines here World Cup. No, 3 of them, Nina Sergio, now they were part of the Malaysia 1997 Under-20 Championship. Also. Lionel Scaloni, Walter Samuel, and Pablo Aima. This was the tournament ye did fourth. So Kai Bashir Gambomo, that Ecuador 95 squad no nebe uremu into that tournament. No. And Lionel Scaloni was part of that Argentine team alongside Nicolix and no more touchliner. Ona Onisa no more coaches. This last year's World Cup course. And Sergio, he has done well. Last year, 2 years ago in 2021, he won the Copa America for the Argentines. For the first time since 1993. He went on to go around 36 matches unbeaten before Benyani shock of his life. In that first game, Muluzu against Saudi Arabia. That 2-1 now, Lionel Messi taking the lead through a penalty. You saw the Saudi Arabia team and the Hervé Renard equalize through Salim Al-Dawsari. And but the Argentines making sure so performance a twice copying some we need the competition. So for Lionel Scaloni said you mano I think say for that one there no dispute be away a chini be him 240 points. Didier Deschamps 2 years ago no the winner no ono so 45 points. What me I equal the record of the likes of Franz Beckenbauer the Kaiser, Carlos Bilardo and Vittorio Pozzo as the coaches who have played 2 consecutive World Cup finals as coaches. And Sergio, interestingly, Walid Regragui being the 3rd placed coach, Sergio, it makes it very, very interesting.
Okay.
And for doing the unthinkable by taking the Moroccan setup to reach the semi-finals of the World Cup for the first time, an African team. Who's a Cameroon? No. Senegal, any Ghana, Sergio, those countries did it with foreign coaches. Cameroon did it with Valerie Nepomiachi, a former coach who was like a USSR citizen. Senegal did it with the late Bruno Metsu, a French international. And Ghana did it with Milovan Rajevac, a Serbian. But the Moroccan, I know significant. They said they did it with a local coach. And a coach who just took the national team just 4 months before the start of the tournament. And said, you no money very, very interesting. Walid Regragui said, you Onono gathered 30 points. And he has done marvelously well for the Moroccan team. And said, you also says the next target, at least winning the next AFCON so next year, January 2024. Ebaso Cote d'Ivoire. And it's a target of which he can achieve it. Yeah. 19 years ago, which was 2004, when the Moroccans went into the finals of the AFCON to lose out to Tunisia. Now he was a player under the tutelage of Badou Zaki. Then time now Badou Zaki, the Moroccan team coach. Now any Yusuf Haj, Mustafa Haj, no.
Okay.
Any the likes of Marwan, this former Arsenal striker, Marwan Shamak Munina, any Jawad Zahiri. And goalkeeper Tariq El Jamoni, goalkeeper na work Edene Beji Cap no Ewhano. No, see a part of that team as a player, and he went on to take the Moroccan national team to the semi-finals, at least making or setting that African record. So that's the reason why IFFHS Omoran Kinabano. Zlatko Dalic, the Croatian coach, D third. So we have first 4 coaches, coaches of national teams, Oko Ruchi, the last 4 of the Qatar 2022 no. Hajime Moriyasu of Japan ND 5th with 15 points. Louis Van Gaal, Greg Berhalter, Hervé Renard, Tite, and then Paulo Bento in that order. So away from that, Al Ahly is searching for a new striker. After say omu deal for Abdul Aziz Yakubu, na omu signing a year ne sano, entimi an go through. So na deal no a 4.5 year dealer. Babe go through na nkomu kwa kutia 2.5 million euros for the signature of the highly rated Ghanaian Gaia Osina kan Emma Rio Ave the Portuguese league no. Out of 15 games this season Seju washe 8 goals and 3 assists. So eno no kire say the numbers no was soro kakra. And se washa even within the Egyptian league after 12 matches omo da soro with 30 points. Okay. But omo top scorer midfielder Amir El Solaya of 3 goals no aye. And almost 3 strikers or more in Shadi Hussein, Hossam Hassan, and then Mohamed Sharif. Contribution of these 3 strikers, you say, you only 3 goals per. So when you say, more lucky, up front, no numbers, no short. That's the reason why they went in to buy that Ghanaian international. Okay. But after some more year in the medical, no, they found out that why surgery, mienu ni kotujino. So Al Ahly wanted for a deal of 6 months deal, so with an option to buy. But the Real Ave Fono Pesenka said deal no be kosuka, but 6 months deal no Real Ave people wanted 1.5 million euros. A honomna disagreement no Aba Antimian go through. So the guy has now returned back to Portugal to go and continue the playing time with Real Ave. So deal na Antimian go through. So they are now searching for a striker. In next month I will window no around 16th and Egyptian window no baby. So they are now searching for striker. After the CHAN tournament here, just 1 week later, CAF Champions League group stages and a more group with the likes of Mamelodi Sundowns and Al Hilal. So they want a striker to have that numbers, you know. Say the bear beboamo. So your modesty in Bami too bad. Oh, too sad. And
it's a shame.
Dear, I too bad for Cameroonian football as a whole. And the game I'm a kind of power that Sydney 2000 in that golden goal now share against Brazil in the quarterfinals. And this was a Brazilian team that was the likes of Junior Baiano, na Lucio Munina that team no. Ronaldinho, who has played at Egypt in 1997 under 17. Our year winner no see a part of that squad no. And quarterfinal, Modesty Mbami, every bench, and they share the golden goal no. Say golden goal, one of the goals there be a comma was a Jonah Boapa because no share upon. And Kwama Ghana in some ways. The last time I make that John Mensah go now share in under 20 World Cup because we were Argentina. Wabra John Mensah share the match winner against Brazil. Wabra that from Razak Brahim Ateka, Emma John Mensah share. And after 2002, FIFA cancelled that golden goal. And Obia Besaka Henry Kamara golden goal our share in that game against Sweden when Senegal were beating Sweden. Ewo that 2002 World Cup.
Yes. Narrow. Okay. Okay.
He was my favorite. Ewo Senegal team alongside Khalilou Fadiga.
Okay. All right.
So Sergio. Modesty Mbami, it was that game I'm a kind of power, and the Cameroonian team went on to beat Chile in the semi-finals and eventually beating the Spanish team. Quite 2-2 there, but after penalties, the Cameroonian team won 5-3 on penalties. And this was a Spanish team that was having the likes of Angulo, Xavi Hernandez, the likes of Carlos Manchena, all these guys who were part of that Euro 2008 winning squad no. Carlos Pullo no Mokada squad no. Emma Modesty Mbami no so what any the likes of Patrick Mboma and Samuel Eto'o Fields. Ekada Cameroonian setup now. Omoko wini obeye part of the 2003 FIFA Confederations Cup yenya Mark Vivian Fouet late the unfortunate incident and also Ewu on the field of play no. And too bad Modesty Mbami has given up the ghost at 40. And he says goodbye to the world. And
40 years.
Yes, cardiac arrest. Oh, Le Havre. Said you say nana. Or retire.
No, France.
Yeah, no, France. Me kind of pie Olympic Marcel and a Paris Saint-Germain pa. He was one of the finest. Or no only John Macoun. These were the midfield guys. And the Bia me kai o Cameroonian setup no. Said you one game so pa so be kai Egypt Cameroon.
I think he was in 2006 African Cup of Nations.
Yeah, Obai. Osaba 2004.
I remember so no name Makun, no kind Makon, Makun. Many of them pool.
Yeah.
Hey, Edge will know that. Edge will know that. Hey, no guso, Udi. How can we?
So, Sergio, I think that one game so a man for back Kaipa. Sergio, no, saka that game. No, near Pierre Womi essay penalty. Na Cameroon enya win to reach out to Germany 2006.
Yeah.
After say Egypt eti omokano. And Sergio, too bad. Modestin Bami has now given up the ghost. Sergio, lastly on the ATP rankings.
On McVivian 4 in midfield.
Yes, against Colombia.
Against Colombia.
Yes.
Now we cardiac arrest. We cardiac arrest.
Cameroon.
Very serious. 40 years they know a very young all right, you know way. You find a crisis here,
Sergio, ATP rankings so na mpese me humu kakra.
Tennis
No. Carlos Alcaraz, Sergio, why are they? Honestly, gathering 6,820 points. And so Bakaya last season, the only Grand Slam title I win that winner against Kasparov during the US Open, which was the last Grand Slam of that year. No, Rafael Nadal, he won 2 Grand Slam titles, winning the Australian Open, winning the French Open. Novak there for Uzbekaya last year Australian Open went to due to Nsensema by when Timian taking the COVID jab, no, Emma, even the Australian High Commission, and no ambassador, Pamono, a free or mine, mu say one take jab, no. So they saw say obey dangerous to that tournament. Players no beer taking the jab, no one tiki. So Sergio, that accounted for the reason why he's ranked 5th. Last season he won only 1 title, which was near win against Kasparov or the Wimbledon. For Kasparov, Sergio, Obibeka se audited ye. Performance be no than edi. Yes, when Timian win the title be there. But Sergio, last season occurred 2 Grand Slam finals, losing now to Rafael Nadal in the French Open and losing now to Carlos Alcaraz in the US Open. Norwegian international, only highly rated there, but to go down to 2 Grand Slam finals there, Sergio, it tells you say he has done marvelously well. Even though when Timian win the title there. So for me, that's the reason why he has been at the 3rd position. On my family there, Ons Jabeur has made us proud, Sergio. On no second behind Iga Swiatek,
or maintaining the position.
In the position, yes. Sergio Wayad, last season, no, she went with a breathtaking performances. Kitwe no bia, Edwin will say, "Obetimia we need the Wimbledon," but until time, Caroline Garcia and head up 4 Jessica Pegula, Arina Sabalenka of Belarus, and Maria Sakkari, Coco Gauff, the young USA international, all around 18 years. Around 7th position there is very good for her. I see her going forward. Say, Onubetimi Ababe share the lives of Venus and then the Williams sisters, Venus Williams and then the other Williams sisters.
All right. In the Awal Mohammed NC ha na nche called Newton Lati.